My name is Mason, and my favorite Pokemon is Charizard.
My name's Tot, and I'm excited for spring.
And this is What Are We Talking About?
Well, happy almost spring, everyone.
Look at the decor behind us.
We are in full spring swing mode over here. The weather is getting warm. It's raining a lot, and yeah, I think that's it.
That's pretty much it. That's Texas in a nutshell, a little bit.
Yeah. But we are on the up and up.
We are
with the weather and with the fun times. So I'm really excited for
If you have a pool party, hit us up.
If we found out you had one and I wasn't invited, I'm gonna be sad.
You're gonna be on the. I was gonna say naughty list. That's kind of provocative. Keeps the people going.
Oh. I don't think we should. Yeah.
Ball so hard. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that.
Okay, so back to why we're really here. This is our second implementation of reviewing / going over / giving you our thoughts on the season 10 of Love is Blind.
You see the title?
Yeah. So through this episode, we will be going over episodes 4, 5, and 6. To those of you that are ahead and watching, I believe y'all have already gotten the weddings. Don't spoil it for us.
Please don't.
And
you can give us some teasers though.
Yes, please give us some teasers. We've been being very careful on social media, but I'm sure you'd probably still enjoy our thoughts anyways. And our logo disappeared because of the sun, but it's okay.
That's just the bright light shining. You feel me? All great ideas, and it's back.
It's back.
A little bit.
It's okay. Y'all saw it. All right, so let's get started here. Episode 4 is called Stage 5 Clinger. We open the scene to Connor and Emma, to which Emma states, "Do you need time to think about it?" And
this is in the pods.
Yeah, we're still in the pods.
Yeah, we're still in the pods.
Yeah.
This right here, boy.
This stressed me out. First of all, I didn't like the tone she used with saying, "Do you need to think about it?"
She's very condescending.
Very condescending. It felt like she was talking to a child, and that made me angry because, yes, did Connor need to say his piece with his chest? Absolutely. But we also don't need to treat him like a child.
Yeah. Because you could tell, it was like she was steering him towards saying it, but she's done this since day one. She'll say something very much. It's not what you said; it's just how you say it. Especially with her, and I feel like she tries to let her upbringing, all the things that come into her life, as a way to you know what I'm saying, I can do this, as a pass. Is when it's really not. You can't be mean regardless. And she was very mean to Connor right there, just because you could tell he wanted to, and that's just Connor's personality, but. Yeah,
I do really wish she came into the situation owning it a little bit more. Yeah. And so I can understand her frustration with that, but like I said, it's not an excuse. I do find it crazy that she had him as her number one, so she just lost her number one. And as she comes back into the women's quarters, being upset over losing her 1-to-1, we watch in real time as Bree puts 2 and 2 together.
Yep.
That the other woman in her situation was indeed Emma, and I kind of thought that was funny.
I thought that was pretty funny because she was the one not hugging.
Yeah, she's kind of sitting there, and you could tell she had that thinking face on, oh wait, oh
yes, Connor.
Yeah, so.
I kind of knew that one wasn't gonna work. Did they have the differences about what was it with Connor and Emma? Was it the differences with the children, or was it just?
I don't really think it was anything. I think he just liked Bree more.
That's true, and that's Love is Blind. That's all it takes. Love
is Blind. All right, now we are getting more screen time of Britt and Devontae. I just wanted to point out that I thought it was really funny that when they first enter the pods, the entire audio clip that's being talked right there does not match with what we're seeing because you don't see their mouths move one time, and I thought it was really funny.
Peak editing skills.
Peak editing, because it does transition into seeing them actually talk, but the first part of it, they're not having that conversation like while they're entering the room. Like that was just kind of crazy to me, so I thought that was funny. And then I thought it was kind of crazy to the fact that she was just like, oh, I just worked out and I'm all sweaty, but like you can't see me and you don't know that. I was like, but you just told him that.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying, that had to be nerves. Like some nervous energy where she just said that, because you really could have just sat down and just went on with your conversation, but you just went out your way to say that. So yeah, I just thought that was really funny, and I think it speaks to like the little quirks of her personality.
So I also have here that we are willing to bet that Devontae thinks that Brittany is white.
For sure. Off rip, he thought. I don't even think he fully knows himself that he's biracial.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Like you could tell like through his mannerisms a little bit. Like he was very, I don't know. Throughout this conversation, like he was trying to develop a picture of her, and you could tell what he was thinking throughout the whole time.
Yeah. All right. So we get to Chris and Jessica's proposal, and not gonna lie, I was a little peeved that Chris called her Jess instead of Jessica.
Oh, throughout like the actual proposal.
Yeah,
like
I thought that was. One? Yeah, I thought that was kind of like, yeah, nicknames are great and all, but like, I could be the lone one here, but like, if you're proposing to me, I like use my name.
Right, the official one, please.
And then the way Jessica came back in the room and said, I'm engaged, was really funny. Like, it was so casual. She was just like, I'm engaged.
And everybody,
Okay, so now we're moving on to Mike and Emma in the pods. To which Emma opens with, today me and my second ended it, which I thought was really funny. Yeah. Because we all know that was her number one. And I understand we're saving face out here because now you had to bump your second up to number one. So, like, you don't want to admit that. But, like, I just feel like that's setting up some failure in the beginning, or in the future.
I think she has a little mixture of I don't want to leave the pods by myself kind of syndrome, also with like I'm gonna, like, I don't know, she's giving me, you know, in other shows when people just want to stay on the show just to stay on the show. I feel like she's giving me that much vibes because, you know, no spoilers, I'll save that for later, but yeah. She, at this point that was very strategic of her to be like my number two.
Yeah, very.
You know what I'm saying?
And then as she continues the conversation, I guess not getting the feedback she wants, she very accusatorially says, do you want to hear this? Which I said that it sounded very attack-ish. To which I was like, what is the goal that you're trying to get out of kind of being aggressive and attacky? Because I'm like, you first of all, you lied about losing your second because you lost your first, but then you're demanding like truthfulness from him, not only just from Mike but also from Connor, like in the situation of the breakup. I'm like, but you're not even being truthful. So you're going full-blown hypocrite right now,
which this is a trend. She's been done this whole time, even with the situation of whenever who did she meet with before? She was in the pods with somebody else, a guy, and he was giving her vindictive, deep stuff about him. Steven, but she in turn reciprocated with surface level things and then kind of like neglecting it and deflecting. So she just does it right here. She expects very much a deeper meaning from somebody else, but she doesn't reciprocate it. Like, and I think that's just her personality, I guess. I don't know. She built up walls.
Yeah, it's very much adding together why you had to come on a TV show to find the love of your life. So Connor and Bree meet back up really quick, and I think it's Bree that says, I think it's fate that brought us together, to which I made a funny comment, or a TV show, you know, but sure, it could all, you know,
brought them to the TV,
I was going to say, you know, however you want to look at it, sure. Okay, so now we have to recap. Oh my gosh, this happened so long ago with us watching so many episodes. Now we're with Tyler. And so this is when they're in the women's quarters and she's talking to Christine. So I'm like,
is that when she was talking mess?
When she was low-key talking mess?
Yeah.
Yes. So my first comment here is, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Rightfully so. I was like, what is this convo? Because you don't see who else could be with him but wouldn't be mad if it was Christine. That's a crazy comment to make.
Yeah, the narrative that he's good for you generationally never be a good thing. Like, that's just a tip off to where she was low-key backhanded complimenting her, saying, like, oh, for you, Vic is amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But for me, it's giving much jealous vibes.
I was going to say, it's giving very much there are only ever so many black men on this television show, and we are clear that Tyler thinks she's hot shit, and so when she got curved by Vic very early on, I'm sure that hurt a little. And that's fine.
We know, like, Vic curved her. She's very much...
Not for him.
Yeah.
For sure. And he knows what he needs. And it's just not.
And not to be racial, like, in the Love is Blind, you can kind of tell, like...
You can tell.
The ethnicity with people's voices a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And with Vic, you can definitely much tell a little bit of what he was looking like. So, you know what I'm saying? She probably was hurt a little bit more with that. So, yeah. Christine?
She is a graceful woman.
Yeah, she handled like a champ.
Yeah, and I summed that up with I hate this conversation.
Yes.
It was just terrible.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah, and she concludes that conversation with Kevon remember we call him Kevon.
Kevon, he doesn't deserve it, though.
He doesn't deserve it, but Vic dubbed him Kevon, so I'm going to call him that.
We're siding with Vic.
Yeah. So she ends that conversation with Kevon is better for me. To which I thought was funny because an episode ago you were trying to leave the show.
Right. And then he said, I'm back. No.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
Redo?
Okay.
Alright, so now we're in the pods with Kevon and Kia. Kia gifted him a watch, which was super cute and thoughtful because of the whole thing with her dad and the watches and finally finding her perfect watch for herself. So she gifted Kevon a watch. I thought that was really
very
sweet. Very thoughtful. And she is a gem. I said,
What'd you say?
Let Kia
win? Bro. Kevon pisses me off when he does that. When he talks to somebody else in third person, if Kia is happy, everybody's happy. Bro, what are you talking about, bro? What are we talking about?
Oh my gosh, to then follow it up with, I gotta make the decision for everybody. No, you don't have to make the decision for everybody. You don't. This is one of the most selfish things you should be taking part in, and you should be making decisions fully for yourself, not because you're stuck in between two girls, you don't want to make one mad.
Exactly. That's not how it works.
Whether you're in real life or on this television show, like, that's just not how the vibe, that's not how it works. It's just not how it works. So yeah, he did that thing where he does his monologuing and talks in circles and all the things, which made me mad. And Kia has the patience of a saint,
and the maturity.
And she is so mature. Just, oh my gosh.
Whose side was Kia on here? Raise your hands. I saw it. Yeah. I saw a couple people watching.
Yeah. So now we are.
Are we moving past that point?
Oh yeah, we're about to move on.
Do they meet again after this?
They do.
Oh, okay, then I gotta save my spot. My point, because I thought that's when. Let me just say my point.
I think they do. If not, I'll remind us to circle back to your point. But then, Kia also got a gift. I didn't put this in the notes, but Kia also got a gift. It was basketball.
Yeah.
In comparison, that's kind of a crazy gift to get, but whatever. But again, with her maturity, she was ecstatic about this little basketball. I thought it was cute. So she goes back into the women's quarters excited about her little basketball, which I thought was really cute. To which Tyler begins to hate again. I put a note that I want her off my screen, and then
just the side looks, man.
And then I said Kevon better pick her, as in pick Tyler, free Kia, because she
free Kia.
Yeah. And then she hit a "Where's my gift," which I thought was crazy.
Was that as soon as she got in the pods, or was that whenever she came back with the basketball?
I think it was when she came back with the basketball.
That's so crazy.
I don't think it was. I think she did it like under her breath, like with her girls at the table.
Yeah, and whoever her girls, if it was Christine, I know she kind of just you know what I'm saying? I know she kind of just eye rolled it.
Yeah. So now we are back in the pods with Kevon and Tyler, which is a vast difference of how both of these women are taking care of these situations. Yeah. And I think it's really crazy. And it's frying me. So her first words that she says, after she storms out of the women's quarters to go to this date. So she's like upset. And her first words going into, I am tired of all of this secretive shit. well, first of all, this is Love is Blind. Y'all decided to keep it a secret.
Y'all
could have been open
you
the whole time. There have been seasons before where people openly talked about who they were seeing. So y'all chose to do that. And so she gives him an ultimatum right then and there. And then Kevon begins to monologue again.
Bro,
my goodness,
that's his get out of jail free
card right there. This monologue word vomit shit is pissing me off.
How old is he?
Kevon is. This man is 31.
So he's been doing that most of his life. How many women has he done this to? If you are a woman, if you fell victim to Kevon.
If you are a victim of Kevon, the 31-year-old realtor monologuing and word vomiting at you, you may be entitled to compensation. I don't know where from, not us, but from someone, because...
You didn't deserve that.
You didn't deserve it.
You are crazy.
You're not crazy. You didn't deserve it. And I really, 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 really hope that if you have a partner now that they do not monologue word vomit at you, because
and his cadence of talk monologuing makes it 10 times worse, man. Like pausing that long. If you haven't seen
Mason's TikTok about him in Flash, go watch and like it.
From Utopia, yeah.
That is how he talks. It's like, I just want to tell you that I am so glad.
Bro.
Like, spit it out.
Bro, just say.
You can't monologue and then talk in pauses.
You can't.
You can't do both. If we're going to do a monologue, we need a Shakespearean rhythmic monologue so that I can follow appropriately.
Point. I think Taylor said that too.
I think she did. And so, yeah. And so we get to the point where she gives the ultimatum, we monologue, and this is when he gets into her monologue. She says, "So what you gonna do?"
Exactly. So what you gonna do?
Like, we're done with the monologue. And he hit I am choosing fucking Tyler.
He can't do right, people. That was the wrong choice right there.
It was the wrong choice, but the right choice, because I don't want him a Kia. And then I got really mad and said that Tyler is a child, because she immediately perked up when she got what she wanted. Which is also annoying, because he definitely said that just because she was upset.
She was pressuring him, yeah.
I feel like if Tyler was not in this equation at all, he definitely would have chose Kia straight off. So I strongly dislike her. And then she proceeds to say, they talk some more after he says this, and it kind of goes into, again, the roundabout circles. He talks about how he doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
Yeah.
He starts talking about both connections at the same time, to which she says, "You just asked me to be your girlfriend." Actually, no.
No.
He didn't. He said that he chose you, and he went in a roundabout way of saying he chose you after being forced, but he never said, "Tyler, do you want to be my girlfriend?"
Exactly. Off rip. He didn't initiate it.
He didn't say that, so that's not correct. You actually kind of forced him to.
At gunpoint.
And actually, the series went, "Am I your girl?" To which he said yes. So that was a very leading question to appease you. But anyway. And then I said, I said Tyler was being a little dramatic. And
with her reaction to it?
Yes. And then she gets upset and talks about, how do you talk about weddings and engagements and all of these things? And I said, maybe because this is Love is Blind.
Yeah.
And there is an engagement and a wedding in a month.
Yes, like there are cutoff dates.
If you wanted a normal dating period to be someone's girlfriend, why are you on Love is Blind?
Yeah.
It's not the place.
We're not on this show to find girlfriends.
Like, you're giving me, you don't want to be married.
Right.
Because we're skipping the girlfriend step here, and that made me mad, because she's mentioned that before. Like, I need to be your girlfriend first. Like, this is not the place for that.
This is not the place for that.
So
keep in mind, I thought she was cool at first, but as the series went on, it just kept getting worse on her part. So it's just, we can't give her an overall great grade.
Yeah, she gets a terrible grade. Okay, so we move on from that, and Devontae and Brittany get engaged. Love that.
Nice.
We get the Chris and Jessica reveal.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, what?
Devontae?
Oh.
That walkout, if y'all had the same feelings.
That's not the reveal yet. It's just the engagement in the pods.
Oh, I thought that was... Okay, got you.
No, they just engaged in the pods, yes. So hold
on. Okay, got you.
Okay, so we get to Chris and Jessica's reveal.
Okay.
This is when they see each other. Jessica walked really, really fast down the aisle, and I thought it was really funny.
Mutual energy.
Yes. Also, it felt like they were both about to pass out, and they kept whispering to each other, which I thought was really funny and weird.
You could tell they were excited.
Yeah, the whispering was cracking me up. And then I said, I think they were talking about, like, how attractive they find each other.
Right.
Excuse me, to which I made a comment to where I was like, I can't really say that there are really any ugly people this season, and then I said ... well, because then Kevon popped into my brain, and I only say that because his attitude has started to make him be ugly. Like...
his hairline.
You know, because he's not necessarily... Because he's not necessarily ugly. Would I say I'm attracted to him? No. But I wouldn't say he's just... ugly.
I'm gonna be looking at my hairline. Relax. Relax.
You opened the window for that.
Relax.
But with his attitude and the way he's behaving, it's starting to get worse. So now we move to Mike and Emma. Emma gives Mike some letters from her childhood, which was really sweet.
Really thoughtful.
Love Emma's mom. And I like this little Christmas letter tradition, and I may be implementing that into our households because I think it's cute. And then Mike made a scrapbook that I thought was very thoughtful and really sweet. We love a man that scrapbooks, and
which was a nice touch.
It was a really beautiful,
very good exchange of gifts between both of them.
Yeah, both of those were really thoughtful gifts. And then they started talking about children again, which made me mad. And then he was just like, "Well, I'm not gonna try to sway ya," trying to say it as a joke. And I'm like, "You are gonna try to sway her. Like, if you know that kids are a deal breaker for you, like, please just say that." Like,
exactly.
I'm gonna keep harping on that. Like, don't try to think you can change someone's mind, especially a woman.
Yeah.
Especially a woman. Like, if a woman says that she does not want kids, like, it's very rare that they change their mind. I'm not saying it can't happen, but it's just very rare. Which goes into
what I said before. I'm getting Emma vibes that she just wants to be on the show a little bit.
Yes.
Because, like, I feel like
she easily could have also been like, no, actually, I will never want kids.
Yeah. Which is what I think she really wants to say. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For sure. And then we get the Connor and Bree reveal to close out the episode.
I don't know if y'all were like me, but I did not think Bree was that short. I don't know why I thought Bree was tall.
You did say that.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought Bree was tall, but she is 5'4", and I think what you said is her torso.
Her torso is long, so when she sits, she looks tall.
Yeah. But she's actually 5'4".
Yeah, and I don't know how I feel about Connor at this point, is what I said at this point of the episode, or of the season, and then the finally was really, really funny.
The what?
They said finally, like once they got to each other. That was really funny. But then it kind of like turned that they needed to get, like, the producers just need to give him some space, like they needed a room. Mm-hmm. And I also put a mention that Bree needs to keep it in her pants because she was doing a little too much. She was doing it. She's probably second to what's her name? Yes. Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh, you're talking about Amber. Amber. She's second to Amber. All right, so now we're on episode 5. Where the hell is my husband? And we open to... we forgot the big major closure of last episode. So last episode, before we jump into Where the Hell Is My Husband, is Kevon and Tyler's conversation end with her saying if she's not comfortable with where they leave the conversation tonight, that she's not coming back tomorrow. And so we get the little glimpse of her not coming back. And so now we open up with Kevon in the... pod by himself, with her not there. She told you. He just keeps saying "wow" over and over, which I thought was crazy because she told you she told you straight up. And that's literally what she was gonna do. I put a little note that I thought was funny. I was like, "So is she going home for real?" Because she tried to do that before, and then she came back. And then I said, "Do not fix your mouth to say that you don't know." And I said that because he went back into the men's quarters and was telling all of them that, like, he doesn't know why she's not there. And I'm like, do not fix your mouth to that. You know why she's not there.
She told you.
She told you.
That's exactly. One thing she's gonna do is vocalize how she feels. Yep. And she definitely told you.
She definitely told him. So then we move on to Devontae and Brittany's reveal.
Oh my gosh, bro!
And
that was the most awkwardest reveal I've experienced in a while.
My man Terminator walked down the aisle.
Silence.
There was no sound, no talking. The producers didn't even put music over it. I think they wanted us to see how awkward it was. He was just.
I'm talking about.
Like, it was the craziest thing. Bree makes a comment before they see each other and says, why am I so nervous? I don't need to be scared. And I said, maybe you do.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, if we're trusting our gut instincts and you're like, why do I feel scared? Oh, well, maybe you should feel scared. I don't know. And that is, unfortunately, some foreshadowing that we'll get into next episode. I said, why is it so quiet? It's really weird, and I don't like it. Where's the music? And I don't like hearing the ASMR of them breathing and kissing.
Yes, it was really weird. Especially him, bro. Like, that, nah. Awkward encounter.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I can't remember who says this, but one of them says that the other is shorter than they thought they would be. I can't remember who it was.
I don't think either one of them expected each other to look a certain way.
I don't think so. Also, I didn't like that Brittany kept saying he was sticky. I wish she would have said sweaty.
Yeah.
Just say sweaty. Yeah. Like, sticky is a little weird. I didn't like that. She made it very apparent that he wasn't a guy that she would normally go for. And so now I'm curious to see what kind of guy she would go for.
Right.
And then I was like, weren't you just head over heels for this man? I don't understand, like, why you would bring that up if you.
Right, exactly. In the moment.
Mind you, they may have been prompted to say such a thing. I understand reality television.
Just foreshadow. I think that's just her personality, too.
Yeah.
I think she's a very much say what's on her mind kind of thing.
No, I can see that for sure. She asked him if he thought she was white, which I thought was really, really funny. Mm-hmm. And he fumbled over that, and so I believe he did. And so our premonition was correct.
Yeah.
Right? So, and then he says that he hasn't dated women of color, to which I said, I don't think any of us would have thought you did.
Yeah, nah.
That wasn't a surprise.
Himself, he knows, kind of thing.
And then he made a weird comment by saying, your lips compliment my lips, and I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
Let's not say that.
He's searching for compliments at this point. What are you talking about?
It's just a really weird thing, and then I think everyone needs to stop talking about babies.
Yeah.
I'm tired of talking about babies. Like,
it's important.
In an important context. Like, this one was just like, we're already picking out names and things, and that was weird to me.
Yeah. But she did already pick out her dress.
She did buy a wedding dress already. Oh my god.
Wedding dress already.
Yes. So strange. So we get to Mike and Emma in the pods. Emma's speech was a little weird. And for me, I found it weird just because, again, I think it's feeding into your narrative of her just trying to stay on the show. Because, like, the way the speech was written is, like, you definitely probably reworked this to fit for Mike instead of Connor. And I was like, I need to know the time frame between you getting dumped and you writing this letter.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that was crazy. And then they get engaged in this pod sequence. Mike and Emma get engaged. It wasn't really eventful.
Not really. How did y'all feel about it? Let us know in the comment section.
I don't think they're gonna last. That's for sure. We get to Kevon back in the men's quarters, and he fixed his mouth to lie to Vic, which I thought was crazy. But
my boy Vic, he knew.
He knew. You can tell by his face.
My boy Vic, he knew.
He talked in circles again. No surprises there. And then he proceeds to say no one makes him feel the way that Kia makes him feel, but you chose Tyler literally.
But Tyler was your first. So make it make sense.
You fucking choose Tyler. No, you didn't, clearly. Anyways, so now we get back to Kevon and Kia again, and he opens up with freaking monologuing again, and then hits that one-liner, then I met Kia. First of all, then I met you. You're literally talking to her. Stop
saying in third person, bro.
Oh my god, he's frustrating the mess out of me.
Cause that is irky, bro. If you hear your name multiple times, you're like, bro, just say me.
Yeah.
Stop saying Mason feels this way, doesn't he? What? How are you gonna tell me?
I have fallen in love with Mason.
There's so many Masons in this world. What are you talking? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, there's so many kids in this world. What are you?
So yeah, he is a certified bullshitter, and he's getting on my nerves. And then I have period Kia, run for the hills, babe. So she starts, you know, taking it upon herself to be like, listen, you're doing this talk in circles thing, and I think you are not ready for marriage, and you need to grow some on yourself. She said, keep the watch, use it as a reminder of this, all the things. Clocks his tea immediately that he needs to go home. And she did it in such a classy way. She's so well spoken, and I really love that for her. I said, Kia is so classy. She's such a well-spoken woman and a real articulate fella.
Yeah. Yes, she handled that so well.
If you can tell me where that reference comes from, we can be friends. And then,
nah, she
didn't even pull Tyler into the conversation whatsoever. Like you can tell she did that strictly for her, strictly off of her feelings. Sure. She didn't need to bring up the Tyler situation at all, so I love that for her. Beautiful. And then she left him in there to cry, I guess, because she was just like, I said my piece and I'm leaving, which I thought was beautiful.
Because he was going to go and monologue again.
He was. So now we get the Mike and Emma reveal. It was a cute little nice meet. It was pretty cute. And now I'm changing my mind to the fact that if they actually didn't disagree about kids at all, I actually think they'd probably stay together. I think they'd be cool. They seem just fine. I notated a random show pet peeve that I have. It kind of pisses me off that they never show us the ring.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to know what the ring looks like. You know, just for me personally.
Yeah.
Also, I knew... Oh, this is when they start showing us, like, the preview for the honeymoons. And this is when I knew, when I was keeping track of the couple counts were getting too high. Because they let us know that 6 couples go to Mexico and 1 couple goes to Malibu, California.
And guess what couple they chose?
And guess what couple it is? Vic and Christine.
Literally the best couple, bro.
The best couple. I said not them sending the safe couple to Malibu because I know that they won't probably cause any drama because they don't have any drama with each other. That made me so angry. And they... Oh my gosh. Okay, let's move on to episode 6 so I can get into this rant. Okay, they take on being the couple sent to Malibu so well.
They do.
They're so sweet. They're enjoying their time. Sweet elegance. It also pisses me off when you notice that they don't have a crew with them. Like all of their videos are self-recorded. But at the same time, I think that will allow them to grow so much.
Yeah.
And I love that for them because they don't have to worry about like being filmed or recorded the whole time, and they get to actually just relax and learn each other and all the things.
Yeah.
So I love that for them. I'm still mad that they literally just got sent to California instead of
just
Mexico.
Straight California.
So you're telling me you couldn't find them another resort in Mexico?
At a country club or something like that, bro. Like, relax.
California.
Bro.
Anyways, so right out the gate we get a major TMI.
Oh, you talking about with like Amber?
I think so.
Yeah. They were doing way too much.
I'm sorry, I don't think I said. Episode 6 is called Never Have I Ever.
Yeah.
By the way. So yeah, we get. Yeah.
It probably was because who was she matched up with? Alex. The soccer player.
Yeah.
Bro, they talk way too much about sex.
They do.
Like, I get it's the honeymoon phase, things like that, and all of a sudden it's cool. But as the viewer, like, it is getting a little uncomfortable every time there's a nuance in the conversation where they say something crazy, like, "Oh, like I like to do you later. I like these positions. Oh, look at like
I'm remembering now. So we saw like them arrive to the honeymoon, but we didn't really get much. So the next episode opens with after they've spent the first night together, and all the couples are talking about how they've had sex.
Yeah, literally every couple.
So that's why I was like,
almost every couple.
So that's was like the way TMI right out the gate. Like, first of all, I don't even know if I would tell my friends that happened. So I don't understand why y'all are comfortable telling national television that y'all all just,
unless they were forced to by the production team. If they were forced to,
I mean, okay, if they were forced, then sure. But that would be crazy to me, especially knowing that y'all only known these people for like a month, and then y'all are probably going to end up not together anyways.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. Anyways, that could be a personal bias.
Major TMI.
Sculpture painting on the beach, my dream date. That was cute. I loved that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I can't remember who was doing it, but I thought it was cute.
I thought it was cool.
Alex and Amber?
Nah, it's not Amber.
No, it's not Amber. It's Alex and Ashley. Ashley's her name. The A names confuse me. So Alex and Ashley is the little blonde and the soccer guy. And my comment here only is, bro, stop with the soccer shit. I'm tired of him talking about it.
That's his whole life, and you know what I'm saying,
and like, I kind of get it, but
we get it, but I think he has a lot more that he's hiding from himself.
Yes,
about
like,
his life.
You have to be more interesting than the fact that you almost went pro.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing currently? Yeah. Like, I haven't heard a real current thing other than, I can go anywhere, I can get any job out, which is crazy.
First of all, you're skipping ahead in the episode, sir.
Oh, sorry, keep going. I thought this was on their date. Sign Me is a zodiac compatibility app that allows you to match with others based on your zodiac sign. Friends, quick meets, and long-term relationships are all options that you can choose from in your area. Sign Me can be found in the Apple and Google Play Store, so go download it now and find your perfect zodiac match. Sign Me, where signs align.
Pause.
No,
that happens later.
So they have 2 dates?
Yeah. Later. It's okay. No worries. You got a little sneak peek. They were talking about it in bed. He was looking at his scars.
Got you, yeah.
Yeah. So now we get a short little snippet of Connor and Bree, and my comment is, did Bree just flash us? Because they were recording, and then I think something happened with her dress, and Connor was like, whoa!
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, and so then we flash over to, I believe it's Devontae and Brittany, and the little vocal grab I have in here is Rosemary, like our child's name, and I was like, can we cut out the Delulu?
Oh yeah, the child's name and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was you're driving me crazy.
They're moving fast, but I mean, his Love Is Blind a little bit.
Yeah. So then we get to everyone meeting together for the first time. And then right out the gate, Emma starts talking about how attractive Alex is, and I said, already, Emma, stay with your own man, please.
Yep.
Because that was crazy.
That was a crazy comment.
And then we get another crazy comment where it's Ashley and Bree, maybe? Or someone, and someone says she's mad that you haven't made out with her yet. To which that comment begins to make out, and we're like, how old are we? Why are we...
Yeah, how old are we? Like, what are you talking about?
Like, I don't think I would ever say that to any of our friends.
You can tell that... Group tell us how many drinks do you think they had by this time? I'm going to say 3.
Yeah. Maybe 4. Yeah. And then we have another weird interaction where someone asks, what are your intentions? Which was really confusing. I
think Amber asked that.
Yeah, and then... I think she did, to which the guy answered bad things.
Yeah, that was Connor.
Yes, it was Connor.
Bad things
He answered
crazy.
bad things, and he answered
Once
it really quickly. Once you said bad things, I was like,
yeah, nah.
And he answered it really quickly, so it was a little scary.
Bad things. What?
And then we get into the wild take of Bree, to where she was weirded out that there was no depth to any of the conversations that they had. She's like, we just spent all the time in the pods with these people, but everything out here was surface level, to which this narrative continues, and we're just really confused by why she would want that now that she has a fiance.
Yeah, I think the reason why it's so weird is because, like, once you actually are a couple and you actually go on the island, it really much is everybody's, like, resetting your relationship with people. And I think she wanted to keep that level of closeness, and it wasn't going to happen. Like, if you're with Connor on the island, you need to be fully in depth with Connor, and then see, like, you know what I'm saying, like, how the other couples mesh and things like that, commentated on that. But she was trying to, like, nah.
Yeah, also, like, I understand that you're sharing things, like, in the pods really quickly to try to get a feel for a person, but you have to remember, you also have only known these people for, like, a month.
Yeah.
And you also low-key were competing against them.
Right.
So, I don't know. Emma's in the trenches, which is crazy, because she finds Alex attractive. She made a comment about Connor, and then she has her own man, Mike, so I don't understand how
she is all over the place.
And Brie was also being really weird about talking about how they all look alike, which I thought was strange.
Who all looks like?
It was between, I think it was Connor, Chris, and one other person. And it was just really weird.
Yeah, that was an awkward encounter.
Yeah, really weird. And then I said...
They're on, like, drink number 5 at this point.
Yeah. Then I said Ashley. Sorry. So Ashley's a horn dog and she needs to go sit down somewhere. The girl with Alex. Alex and Ashley. The blonde.
I thought that was Amber.
Was that Amber? Are we sure?
I could be... I'm terrible at names with these shows, so you could be right. But, yeah, I mean... So, anything I said about Amber, I meant Ashley. So, go moving forward.
Yes, I think we mixed their names.
Yeah, everybody... Because Ashley's with the soccer player.
Yes, Ashley's
okay, yeah. So, everything I said about Amber, go to Ashley.
Yeah.
So, Ashley.
We apologize for that, guys. Okay. And then I said, I'm sorry, are you upset, Brie? Like, why are we throwing shots at Connor about Emma, which is crazy? And then Amber, the correct Amber, was backing her up, and I thought that was strange.
So Amber's the other blonde? No, Amber's the one with Chris?
Amber's the southern blonde with Jordan, the big guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, with the kid.
Yes, with
the kid.
Got you. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we were definitely mixing them up.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so while they're at the bar, remember she's talking about, like, oh, you don't want to go talk to Emma? And, like, Amber was also, like, backing her up, like, ever so slightly.
Yeah.
And, like, kind of being funny. But I was like, can we not perpetuate that, please? Like, just because you're being weird and want Chris to talk to you, like, don't try to push that onto Connor.
Exactly.
And then the girls and guys separate to chat with each other, and they're asking each other how they feel or whatever.
How everything's going.
To which I have a new pet peeve about Alex again, how he keeps calling Ashley dangerous, and I need him to stop doing that too, because it's really stressing me out.
When she looks at me, it's dangerous.
Yeah, and then he keeps talking about how Ashley is his type to a T, and I'm like, I feel like you're lying, but to be determined.
Right.
Yeah. And then we get Mike and Emma in their rooms. Emma opens the door crazily enough to how he liked the other girls, or what he thought about the other girls, which I thought was weird.
She was leading him.
She was
leading him so she could talk.
Right, which was, like I said, really strange. But then it's really funny because he mentions how he thought Amber was attractive, to which I thought it was really funny that she followed it up with how Amber and Jordan were perfect for each other. I'm like, okay, well, if you didn't want to know this, why'd you even ask?
Exactly.
You freaking stupid. And then she lies by only mentioning Connor ever so slightly. I'm like, I think you're forgetting the fact that you think Alex is attractive, but okay. And then I think Mike gave her some feedback about how she's a little messy. So she was actually surprisingly really receptive.
That was She usually is condescending, but that was a good response.
That was actually really surprising. So I loved that. We get a small glimpse of Devontae and Brittany, to which I said that he's a weirdo. I think this is when they're like sitting in the middle of the bed and Chris applesauce just like chilling. That was weird. I didn't like that.
Just staring blankly.
And then we get to Connor and Bree talking, and Bree's talking about her feelings and whatnot, and to which I also say that she's a weirdo.
I side with Connor on that one.
I do.
It's good to be real. Don't get us wrong. We're not saying don't be fake. Like, don't be fake in certain situations, but like you can be a little too real for a situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, in Connor's reception, he's like, bro, you're here with me. You should only want to be here with me. And she's giving much like, let's do this Love is Blind Part 2. Let me go ahead and see. Now that I can actually see people, let me see if like I can get a feel of them.
Exactly. And she was also contradicting herself a little bit, because she was like, I don't think I'd want to revisit that. And then a couple sentences later, she was like, I need a Part 2.
Yeah, I need a Part 2 is crazy.
That's not helping. That is crazy. I also, which I have noticed that sometimes I'm guilty of this, but it's like she was speaking about it openly. She was getting Connor's response, and then she was trying to take his response and then get him to agree with her.
Right.
Like I said, I'm guilty of this a little bit too, but I was just like that. Seeing someone else do it, I was like, ew.
Yeah, nah.
I don't want to do that anymore, because that's rude and weird. And then Brittany is feeling neglected already, which I think is crazy, because I think they've only been there for 2 days.
Right.
Don't like that. And then we get an opening of Vic and Christine, and they're playing cornhole at a bar after brunch. Pissing me off.
Pissing me off, man.
But they're having such a good time. Like, I love it for them. But cornhole?
Exactly. After that conversation,
All right. So we get some flashes of everyone having some dates, some activities. Emma and Mike go bike riding in the sky on the zip line. I think
very cool dates.
Very cool dates. We've got some of them are sandboarding. And some other things that we open to also Devontae and Brittany. Excuse me, they go jet skiing, which she was being really weird during the jet
ski. Shaking his head.
Bro, that
he enjoyed himself.
He was, but that cringed me out just a little. And then they relax on the beach in their little chairs. Afterwards, to which Bree tries to have like a serious-ish conversation, and to which he just kind of keeps laughing off his answers, and I'm like, can we not laugh during a serious combo? Like, she's trying to actually...
She's really trying to be serious with you.
Speak with you. This is when we get to Alex and Ashley's date on the boat. So they're having lunch on the boat, which I thought was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's a small boat, so you can see them rocking. I don't think I'd be able to eat lunch.
Seasick. Heck nah.
Yeah, but... So, we low-key think that Alex is broke.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he mentions when... Ashley's lease is up, doesn't say anything about his own lease.
Right.
And it's like...
I can move anywhere, any country.
Like, yeah, he's like, yeah, we can, like, once your lease is up, we can move down to Florida, stay there for a little bit, move over to this place, live there for a little bit. I can get any job in any country that I want. I've proven that I can do it. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Where are the receipts for this?
That's what I'm saying. What kind of jobs are you getting? We don't want any jobs.
Last time I checked, you're a soccer coach.
Exactly.
So, like, what?
Not, hopefully not the rec league. Like, come on, man. Like,
City League?
Bro. But yeah, that was very alarming. I can get any job anywhere in any city. What? Yeah. I can't even do that.
Yeah. And I also
most people can't even do that.
No, yeah. And I also thought it was really weird that Ashley didn't ask any, like, follow-up. We weren't shown.
Yeah.
We weren't shown that she asked any, like, follow-up questions about his living situation or about, like, I know me, I would have dug deeper on that. Oh, really? You can get any job you want in any country.
Really?
Sounds crazy to me, but... So, yeah. Chris and Jessica have a cute little dinner. Just basic little combo. Nothing sus or dramatic from that. And then I'm really mad because Bree just wants Chris now because she sees what he looks like. Yeah. And that defeats the whole purpose and makes me angry. And Chris does not want to talk to you.
Right. Especially
because this opens to them having the chit-chat in the hot tub.
Yeah.
And I love how he's very sweet. He's very subtly like redirects everything that she's saying. He even brought Connor into the combo. And she's basically sitting here this whole time subtly soft launching the fact that Chris is better than Connor, and I'm like, that's literally your fiance.
Exactly.
That's really disrespectful.
She hit the...
Yes, she asked if they looked good together, and he said yes, and she was like, really?
Bro. What are we doing? What are we doing at this point? And
then she also recanted a story retold a story about how she told Connor about how she likes to do a cold plunge and that he didn't. And she was like, well, Chris likes to cold plunge.
What are we talking about?
What is wrong with you?
It gave off weird energy.
Very weird energy.
You could tell Chris was uncomfortable.
Yes, for sure. And then we get into... we've determined that she doesn't want to be with Connor anymore.
As of now.
As of right now. From what we can see, sorry. So then we get to another little blip, and it is Connor and Emma talking. And so we brought up the fact of, because Connor mentioned that he doesn't feel the need to talk to Emma. Right. So I wonder, did Emma ask him for a chat, or is he doing this out of spite? We're kind of thinking it's a little bit out of spite. Just to kind of see. But, like, their conversation does not even compare to Chris and Brie. Right. Like, theirs is very basic.
Surface level.
Very surface level. They kind of chat with each other a little bit, talk about pizza, I think. Like, it was very pure. I wasn't mad at it, honestly. And then we get to, they're playing Never Have I Ever in the pool all together.
Oh my gosh, which is never a good situation.
Never a good situation. It's obviously, as all drinking games do most of the time, depending on who you're with, you know, it starts a little fun, and then it gets a little dramatic. We have an issue with Brie and Devontae in the intimacy department, so she starts ranting to Jessica, or confiding in Jessica about how, like, she feels neglected. She always feels like she has to initiate. She even told Devontae, like, if what he needs to feel closer to her is for them to have sex, then they can. And all the things, and she's still not reciprocating anything, which, again, we find kind of odd. but to each their own, whatever. And so then, surprisingly, we have Alex pull Brittany for a chat right afterwards, which I think is really crazy. And Alex and Brie are on the same wavelength of, now that I've seen everybody, I want to explore. Because what do you mean, Alex, that you're still open to exploring physical connections? This isn't Love Island.
And I think he lied. Because initially, he's been going back and forth. I think when he initially saw Ashley, it was great.
Yes.
And stuff like that. He's like, dang, this fits the T of a wife that I have in my mind. Then he saw Brittany, and he was like, oh, but this is who I normally go for.
Exactly.
And that's the disparity.
Yes, which confirms the fact that he's talking about, so Ashley is his type. No, you lied, and we just confirmed it, because you are used to going after a woman like Brittany.
Yeah.
That's your actual type, and you lied. Ashley's not your type. Brittany is. And you want to go after her. And after she does really well navigating the situation with, like, understanding her frustrations, but being like, I mean, I did it. Say yes to Devontae, like, I want that to work.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not sitting here trying to find something else out. He tries to, like, backtrack and be like, yeah, no, like, Devontae's my dog, and, like...
Some underhand stuff, bro.
Right. So, he definitely is pining for her, that's for sure. And he basically, like, admits that if Brittany would leave Devontae, he'll leave Ashley.
Yes, literally.
Which was very
crazy
very
at this
crazy.
point. We just met.
Yes, and then Brittany is on my second list of being one of the most mature, classy women out here, because she redirects to be like, if you're feeling this way, you need to talk to your girl.
Yes, please.
No blindsiding this is happening. We get another conversation with Connor and Brie at nighttime, and Brie is being a weirdo and doesn't understand Connor at all. She just kind of goes back into like, what she was feeling, and she's kind of like bragging about her conversation or whatever, and Connor is just not having
feeling
it
at all, bro.
Rightfully so.
Most
which is
people
really weird. We get Devontae and Brittany having a meaningful talk again. Here I have Devontae's being a dick.
Yeah.
Because he is.
He is.
And listen, we understand that he's grieving, so he is the Love is Blind cast member that lost their grandfather during the process. We totally understand. But again, if you claim to be ready for marriage, you have to remember that even when you're going through things, you still have to show up for your partner.
You do.
And he's not even showing up for her a little bit.
Exactly.
Like,
a little bit.
And I don't even think she's not expecting or asking much of him, and he's taking it and running with it to the extreme.
Exactly.
Like, he's saying things like, I can't be on you all day. I can't da-da-da.
It's like, bro, I just want to wake up next to you. It's as simple as that. Like, she's just looking for some simple shows of affection. He's taking it to where I can't just hug you 24/7.
Yeah, or I can't just waste the morning in bed. Okay, no one said to do that.
No one said that. Yeah.
Maybe at least if you notice that I'm waking up, maybe come say hello. Like,
do something.
Spend time with me.
Yeah.
We're on a mock honeymoon. Like.
Exactly.
So I feel for her in that, and I understand he's grieving, but like I said, there are certain things you have to do when you have a partner in life, and if you don't want to do that, you don't need a life partner. So, yeah. So we're getting into some of our that concludes all the episodes.
Yeah.
We have some second half of the season predictions. You guys can let us know if we are on the ball or if we're missing the mark, and then we'll go over these predictions as we watch too to see if we're right or not. So one of them is that Chris and Brie are going to get together, and they're going to leave Connor and Jessica behind.
Yeah.
Sadly, and that makes me mad because. Jessica has done nothing wrong.
She's done nothing wrong. She's been pure this whole time.
Based off of, we got good vibes from Chris at first, but based off of the little preview for what's to come, he goes downhill really quickly.
Let's just hope it's very good at editing.
Yes, let's really hope it's very good editing, because that, yeah. And Mike aren't making it. They're just not going to make it.
Nah.
Ashley and Alex are not going to make it. They're not, because Ashley's dad clocked his tea really quickly.
Yeah.
And can see right through the little mask of trying to manipulate people. Yeah, so that's and not only did he clock his tea, Ashley gives me daddy's girl vibes, and she's not gonna be with someone that her dad doesn't approve of.
That's just our predictions.
It's just our predictions. I think Vic and Christine will be just fine. I think they had to edit some drama in just to like keep us guessing with them.
They're still my number one.
They're still my number one. I think they'll be just fine. And then I don't think Devontae and Brittany are making it. at all. I think she deserves more than what she's getting, even a little bit.
Yeah.
So
sure.
Yeah. So those are our predictions. Those are our recaps, feelings, things of the episodes over 4, 5, and 6. Next we will have 7, 8, and 9 for you guys coming sometime next week.
Yeah, let us know if you agree with us. Let us know we got some hot takes, and let us know if you disagree with us. We want to have, open conversation over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Love is blind.
Yeah, and me and Mason are forcing ourselves to be more active on social media, so be on the lookout for us on TikTok and on Instagram. Mason is posting currently on both. I post photos on my Instagram. You're more than welcome to go give me a cute little like of my little photo dumps. But most of my content is on TikTok. Also, let us know what you want to see. Mason does a lot of reactions. They're really cute, and I love them. I'm at a loss. I don't have a niche. I will post pretty much anything I feel like posting. So just let me know. Let us both know. Share, like, comment.
For sure.
Interact with us. We'll interact with you when we can as well.
Follow us on the socials, man. We're steadily growing, man, on TikTok, Instagram, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We're steadily growing and having a good time doing it.
Of course.
Yeah. And also, our Spotify people, love you as well.
Yes, we do.
Keep on supporting on the Spotify, please.
Shout out to the Spotify. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yep.
Also, if you're listening to us on Spotify, leave us a comment on Spotify of what you guys are doing while you're listening to us. Because I agree. Like, I would podcast listen version when I'm, like, working or working out or doing a long drive. So, like, let us know what you're doing while you're listening, if you're listening and not watching.
And what we can do better, too. What you're kind of wanting from the podcast when just listening, whether it's, like, little inserts of stuff like that, our opinions a little bit more, or on predictions, you know what I'm saying? Just let us know.
Yeah, we're open to all feedback, please.
Yeah.
But I think that's all I've got.
And with that, that's a wrap.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell icon notification so you can see when we post. We normally follow a schedule of posting the pod on every Friday. Sometimes we surprise you guys and post it on a different day. And also we post other videos as well in our repertoire of what we're doing. We just recently posted another gameplay through as well. So just, interact with all of those. We've also been posting shorts too on YouTube now. So go look at all of those, like all of those, comment on all of those, interact with us. And we've got over 20 subscribers now. So we're growing.
We're growing steadily. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.